30 years ago, Chris Seeley would not have imagined that his centuries-old profession would take him to this Bronxville, New York.
Good afternoon. Mr. Ellie, how are you? Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming to my house.
What you're looking for is symmetry. You would want all of these to be roughly an inch. I know that my thumb is an inch.
When Chris Seeley turned 18, he became a footman to Her Majesty the Queen of England. After 2 months of training, he was tasked with cleaning and caring for clothes, participating in ceremonial duties, and remembering all the nooks and crannies of the basement of Buckingham Palace. He saw all the glamour of the royal family up close and personal, even riding in a carriage with Princess Diana.
Part of what we did was mundane, like moving mail around from the private secretaries to waiting at table, and we did ceremonial duties. I rode around on a lot of carriages. It was a wonderful opportunity to go and work in a place that was sort of mythical.
Among his other employers were film director Joel Schumacher, Elton John's manager John Reed, New York socialite Brooke Astor, as well as diplomats Saudi sheikhs and Russian oligarchs.
Sometimes people have more stuff than they'd ever admit to, but they don't like to think that they have servants. It's a very American thing. It's sort of, they're almost embarrassed to have servants.
Christopher Ely has traveled the world running people's homes and lives. Today he's his own boss, but his company follows time-honored traditions.
You'd put the water here. If you're doing red wine, the red wine glass would go here. If you're doing champagne, you would put it at the back.
What we do as an architect, as a designer, there's a science behind it that not necessarily people know. And what he does, it's so meticulously perfect that when you do it to perfection, when you make everything perfect, the final result is just totally different.
Chris Seeley says you don't need a big staff to run a proper home. After all, he does his own laundry and teaches others to follow suit.
And we match that with that side.
See, that's the secret.
Practice makes perfect, but Chris Seeley knows that no sheet can compare to those at Buckingham Palace. There, the sheets are still washed by hand. Olga Loginova and Sergei Gusev, VOA News, Bronxville, New York.